I discovered a 10,000-year-old underground civilization, and its snake queen vowed to destroy us. Word count, tilde 1500. Most expeditions don't end in blood. Most don't begin with a lie either. I was a geologist, supposed to map a collapsed cave system in the deserts of Turin, funded by a startup promising green geothermal power. What they didn't tell me was that satellite imaging had picked up strange heat signatures and subterranean grid patterns, and that I wasn't their first choice, or their first attempt. 3 teams went silent before me. I descended into the earth expecting broken rock and empty chambers. What I found was civilization. The shaft I rappelled down opened into a massive cavern illuminated by bioluminescent crystals webbed across ceilings higher than cathedrals. Pillars carved with serpentine motifs lined a city built from stone that shimmered like wet obsidian. Towers rose like fangs from the cavern floor, some broken, some burning faint blue from within. It felt dead, until it wasn't. They didn't walk. They slithered. I was caught barely 20 meters in, snared by loops of something warm, scaled, and powerful. A voice flooded my mind, not spoken aloud, but broadcast directly into thought. Another surface insect. I fought, screamed, tried to move, but the coils tightened until I could hardly breathe. My helmet cracked as I was dragged across polished onyx streets into what must have once been a throne room. She waited there, the Snake Queen, 9 feet tall, upper-body humanoid with glowing emerald eyes and flowing obsidian black hair. Below the waist, all muscle and serpent. She wore gold so ancient it had tarnished green, and a crown fused into her skull like it had grown there. My name, she said aloud, voice like a hiss through silk, is Zarthaless. Then she struck me with the truth. Through her touch, her clawed hand on my forehead, images seared into my skull. A history not written, not preserved, but lived. They were once rulers of the earth. Serpentine queens and kings, architect of underground palaces and tunnels that spanned continents. They called themselves Nagaratai. We were still banging rocks together when they forged plasma cannons powered by crystal energy, but we climbed out of the mud, spread, and multiplied. They went deeper. They sealed themselves away, sleeping in chambers of stone until the surface world became tolerable again. But our drilling, our bombs, our greed woke them too early. Worse, we were killing the veins of the planet, the crystal arteries that fed their power. To them, we weren't just pests. We were parasites devouring their god. We let your kind evolve, Zarthaless whispered, circling me. Now, we shall undo our mistake. They didn't kill me. Not yet. They wanted me to return. A warning. They let me wander the city, watched by silent, snake-bodied warriors. I saw children with human eyes and fanged mouths, ancient libraries that read you as you passed, and black mirrors that reflected your potential, not your face. I saw tanks holding suspended humans in stasis. Scientists. Soldiers, maybe even the missing teams. Still alive. In one chamber, I met a human woman, aged, silent, her skin partially scaled. She clutched my hand with claws and mouthed, "Don't bring them down here. Don't bring anyone." The Snake Queen had another plan. She called it the Uncoiling. In 3 days, she said, they would send a wave to the surface. Not of fire or poison, but of silence, a frequency, a psychic scream that would erase memory, disrupt thought, dissolve identity. Humanity would revert to primal instincts in minutes. We did not survive 10,000 years underground, she said, to let fireflies rule the sun. I barely escaped. A sympathetic worker, half human, half snake, eyes flickering like candlelight, slipped me a map and a key. A tunnel led out, through chambers of extinct creatures, past statues of kings with forked tongues, into a shaft that opened into desert night. When I emerged, gasping, filthy, screaming about serpents and cities beneath the sand, no one believed me. not the scientists, not the military, not even my own brother, until I showed them the key. It pulsed in my hand like a heart. It reacted to electronics, caused drones to fall from the sky, laptops to melt from within. It hummed when Zarthaless was near, and she is near. They've already infiltrated. They are here, moving through underground transit systems, occupying uncharted caves, disguised in certain cults and private biotech firms. The map etched into the key shows outposts under major cities. New York, Moscow, Beijing, Karachi. Their psychic waves haven't been launched yet, but I hear the preludes. Some people, especially children, have begun drawing snakes in their sleep. Others speak strange syllables that aren't in any known language. Mass memory blackouts have started happening. Mild EMP events, they say on the news. They are lying.